Hi students, this is Botany PSR. In the previous class, we discussed about cilia and flagella. Today, we discuss about centrosome and centrioles. What is that? Centrosome and centrioles. These centrosome and centrioles are found in animal cells only, absent in plant cells. These centrosome and centrioles are found in eukaryotes, absent in prokaryotes. These centrosome and centrioles are found in animal cells only, absent in, not found in plant cells. These are useful for cell division in animal cells. Function of centrosome and centrioles is cell division in animal cells. Don't say plant cells. These are membrane or membraneless? Membraneless. Overall, which are the membraneless cell organelles? One is ribosome, other one is centrioles. So, ribosomes are useful for protein synthesis. Centrioles are useful for cell division in animal cells. So, that means the membraneless cell organelle useful for protein synthesis is ribosomes. The membraneless cell organelle useful for cell division in animal cells is centrioles. Now, look at here, found in eukaryotes, found in animal cells only, but absent in plant cells. These are useful for cell division in animal cells. Don't say plant cells. These are non-membrane bound. These are membraneless cell organelle. Right. Centrosome is an cell organelle which contains two cylindrical structures called centrioles. If you look at this figure, means this is entire thing is called centrosome. This is one centriole. This is second centriole. So each centriole is cylindrical in structure. It is also cylindrical in structure. These two cylindrical structures, they are present perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other. One centrosome contains two centrioles which lie perpendicular to each other. It is membraneless, no? So, around these two centrioles, amorphous pericentriolar materials are present. As it is a non-membrane bound cell organelle, it is a membraneless cell organelle. So, this entire thing is called centrosome. One centrosome contains how many centrioles? Two centrioles. Arrangement perpendicular to each other. Don't say parallel. One centrosome is to centrioles ratio means 1:2. Arrangement of two centrioles perpendicular to each other. Around the two centrioles, which substance is present? Amorphous pericentriolar materials. Why? Because it is a membraneless, non-membrane bound cell organelle. So, it is an organelle which contains two cylindrical structures called centrioles. Try to remember, my dear students, one centrosome contains two centrioles. One centrosome contains two centrioles which lie perpendicular to each other. Shape cylindrical. Internal organization looks like cartwheel. Okay. Next, surrounded by amorphous pericentriolar materials because it is a membraneless. So, this is amorphous pericentriolar materials. Two centrioles lie perpendicular to each other. Centrosome is to centrioles 1:2. If we see the internal structure of centriole, one centriole organization. Now look at here, my dear students. This is the internal organization of centriole. If we read the one centriole organization means, if we double means one centrosome. That is, one centrosome contains how many centrioles? Two centrioles. This is the internal structure of centriole organization. It looks like cartwheel. It looks like cartwheel. Internal organization of centriole looks like cartwheel. And see, this is 1, 2, 3. How many spherical structures are called? Microtubules. How many microtubules are there? 3 microtubules. So this 3 microtubules together call one fibril. One fibril contains how many microtubules? 3 microtubules. 3 microtubules so called triplet. 3 microtubules are present, so called triplet. So this centriole is made up of a protein called tubulin. Why? Because it contains internally microtubules are present, isn't it? Whereas the cilium also contains microtubules. But what is the difference means? In cilium or flagellum, doublets are present, whereas in centriole, triplets are present. That is the difference. Doublets are found in cilium or flagellum. Triplets are found in centriole. Very, very important point. So these 3 microtubules together call one fibril. Like that. So this is one fibril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number of fibrils 9. Number of triplets 9. Okay. So total number of microtubules means one fibril contain 3 microtubules. Total number of microtubules means 9 into 3, 27, like that. Okay. This is one triplet. This is another triplet. Triplet is connected to another triplet by, this is one triplet, this is another triplet, triplet and triplet connected by inter-triplet bridge. How many inter-triplet bridges are present? 9. Don't say 8. If a count means, let us count from here. This triplet and this triplet is connected by inter-triplet bridge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number of inter-triplet bridges 9. So of these 3 microtubules, one of the microtubule is connected to central part of centriole. This is so called hub. The central part of centriole is called hub. The triplet and the hub is connected by, this is the triplet, this is the hub. The triplet and hub connected by radial spokes. How many radial spokes are present? 9. See, if a count means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number of radial spokes 9. Number of fibrils 9. Number of peripheral triplets 9. That is, each fibril is a triplet. Number of inter-triplet bridges 9. Number of radial spokes 9. Number of hub 1. The central part of centriole is called hub. This hub is made up of protein. That's why proteinaceous structure. This hub is proteinaceous part. Radial spokes are proteinaceous part. Microtubules are also proteinaceous part. Microtubules are made up of a protein called tubulin. In this centriole organization, what are the proteinaceous structures means? Microtubules, radial spokes and hub. These 3 parts are proteinaceous parts, right? Centrioles. Centriole organization looks like, what is the organization looks like? Cartwheel. Very, very important point. It is made up of tubulin protein, because centriole contains microtubules. So number of peripheral microtubules. These are all peripheral microtubules. How many in each centriole? 27. In each centrosome means we have to take 2 centrioles like that. Okay. 27 plus 27, 54. In each centrosome means. Why? Because one centrosome contains how many centrioles? 2 centrioles. Right. The central part of centriole at proximal region is called hub. Hub is made up of proteins. That's why it is proteinaceous hub. Next, each fibril contains 3 microtubules. That's why it is so called triplet. Whereas doublets found in cilium or flagellum. Hub and peripheral triplets. Hub and peripheral triplets are connected by radial spokes. Hub and peripheral triplets connected by radial spokes. Those are also proteinaceous only. Next, triplet is connected to another triplet by inter-triplet bridge. If you look at the diagram means, see, triplet is connected to another triplet by inter-triplet bridge. If you look at here means, there all the parts are found. This is the hub, this is the triplet. The triplet and the hub is connected by radial spokes. Number of radial spokes? 9. This is the triplet, this is the triplet, this is the triplet. Triplet is connected to another triplet by inter-triplet bridge. Total number of inter-triplet bridges are linkers, that is 9. And so this is the internal organization of centriole. If it is double means 1 centrosome, like that. 2 centrioles is equal to 1 centrosome. Right. Now look at here, my dear students. Number of peripheral triplets or number of fibrils, 9. Number of inter-triplet bridges, 9. Number of radial spokes, 9. Number of hub, 1. Number of microtubules in each fibril. Number of microtubules in each fibril. Fibril means this one. 3 microtubules together call 1 fibril. Number of microtubules in each fibril, 3. Number of microtubules in each centriole, 27. How? Because 9 fibrils are there, no? 1 fibril contains 3. 9 into 3, 27. Number of microtubules in each centrosome, we have to double. 54. 27 plus 27, 54. Next, number of peripheral doublets. Where do you find peripheral doublets? Cilium or flagellum. Where do you find triplets? This is centriole. Number of peripheral doublets in each cilium or flagellum and number of peripheral triplets in each centriole means 9 and 9. If the ratio is asked means 9 is to 9, that is equal to 1 is to 1. Ratio means, right. Number of peripheral doublets in each cilium or flagellum. How many? 9. Number of peripheral triplets in each centrosome. Centrosome means how many? 18. 9 and 18. If ratio is asked means 9 is to 8. That is equal to 1 is to 2. So in each centriole here asked, here it is in each centrosome. One centrosome contains 2 centrioles. That's why we have to take 18. Did you understand, my dear students? Are you following? Yes. Okay. Right. What are the functions of centrioles? They form the basal body of cilium or flagellum. So which form the basal body of cilia or flagella means centrioles. They form spindle fibers which give rise to spindle apparatus during cell division. In animal cells, you have to say, don't say plant cells. So what is the role of centrioles means? Cell division in animal cells. Don't say plant cells. Right, they form basal body of cilia or flagella. They form basal body of cilia or flagella. They form spindle fibers which give rise to spindle apparatus during cell division in animal cells. Here if it is plant cells means that statement is wrong. Centrioles help in cell division. True. Centrioles help in cell division in animal cells. True. Centrioles help in cell division in plant cells. False. Number of membranes present in each centriole 0. There is no membrane. There is no membrane around a centriole or centrosome. Right. Now look at here, my dear students. Microtubules are made up of protein, which is called tubulin protein. Hub is made up of protein. Radial spokes are made up of protein. So in the centriole, which are the proteinaceous structures means microtubules, hub, radial spokes. All these are proteinaceous structures. So that is proteinaceous structures means 3 you have to say microtubules, hub and radial spokes. These 3 are proteinaceous structures. Next, doublets are found in very important points. Comparison. Doublets are found in cilium or flagellum. Triplets are found in centriole or centrosome. Next, core of cilium or flagellum is called axonium. Central part of centriole is called hub. In each centriole, number of hubs present means 1. In each centrosome means how many hubs are present? 2 hubs are present. Okay? Please note down all these points, my dear students. Now look at here, my dear students, comparison of cilium or flagellum and centriole. Right, cilium or flagellum, number of peripheral doublets 9, number of central microtubules or number of singlets 2. This is cilium or flagellum. Okay. Number of radial spokes 9, number of central sheath 1, number of interdoublet bridges 9. Okay. Now centriole, peripheral triplets 9, central microtubules 0, no singlets in centriole. Okay, no central sheath also. Central microtubules or central singlets 0, number of radial spokes 9, number of hub 1, intertriplet bridges 9. If they ask centrosome, centrosome means one centrosome contains 2 centrioles. We have to make them double. Centrosome contains number of peripheral triplets 18, central microtubules or singlets 0, number of radial spokes 18, number of hub 2, number of intertriplet bridges 18. Okay, this is all about the comparison of cilium or flagellum and centriole. So please note down all these points, my dear students. I hope you understood, and we will meet in the next class.